Beloved, hear my voice in this very moment. Pause whatever surrounds you, for what I am speaking now is not random. This moment has been carved out of eternity, chosen specifically for you. You did not stumble here by accident. My spirit led you here, because your heart is ready to receive what I have long prepared. You have wondered in silence if I still see you, if I still hear your prayers, if I am still near. The burdens you have carried have made you feel overlooked. But listen carefully. I have never turned my face away from you. I have been nearer than your very breath. I have been watching, not from a distance, but with the intimacy of one who treasures you. I have seen the nights when you lay awake with questions you dared not speak aloud. I have seen the moments when you gave of yourself and no one noticed, when you held your pain in silence because you thought no one would understand. Beloved, I understood. I was there. I caught every tear. I heard every whisper. And I have written every moment into the book of your story. And now I declare, a shift has begun. This is not just encouragement. It is decree. The weight that has pressed on your spirit is being lifted. The shadows that tried to silence your voice are scattering. The opposition that tried to convince you that you were forgotten has been overruled. My ruling has already been made. You are chosen, you are seen, you are favored, you are mine. Do not mistake this as mere comfort. This is a summons. I am calling you into something new. You have outgrown the place where you have been. The old garments no longer fit. The old labels no longer belong. The chapter you have known has come to its end, and the page is turning. Beloved, I know you fear change. I know part of you clings to the familiar, even if it has caused you pain, simply because it feels safe. But hear me. What I am opening before you is far greater than what you leave behind. You cannot step into tomorrow while gripping yesterday. Release it now. Lay it at my feet. Trust that what I am giving you is more than what you are letting go. You ask, but am I strong enough? Am I worthy? Am I ready? And I tell you, it is not your strength, but mine. It is not your worthiness, but mine. It is not your preparation, but mine. I have already gone ahead of you. I have already equipped you. I have already written your name into the destiny that awaits. So breathe, child. Let peace fill you now. Do you feel it? That warmth pressing against the cold places of your heart? That is me. That is my spirit confirming to you that this is not imagination, this is truth. And this truth will carry you. You are stepping into a new beginning. What held you before will not hold you again. The lies that chained your mind are breaking. The accusations that weighed your soul are silenced. The verdict of heaven has been given. Free, chosen, sent. Say these words with me. I release the past. I receive the new. I am chosen. I am loved. I am ready. Every time you speak them, chains fall. Every time you believe them, light expands. Every time you declare them, my word roots deeper into your spirit. This is the beginning of a journey, beloved. A journey not just of survival, but of rising. Not just of healing, but of purpose. Not just of comfort, but of calling. I am walking with you, step by step, moment by moment. Do not fear what is ahead. You are not alone. You never have been, and you never will be. So rise now. Lift your eyes. This is the first step into a chapter I wrote long ago. The door is open, the way is clear, and my hand is stretched out to guide you. Take it. Walk with me, and watch as your life unfolds into the fullness of what I have always promised. Beloved child, I speak again, because my voice is the anchor of your soul. You do not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from my mouth. And right now, I am feeding you with truth that will strengthen you for the days ahead. I know the heaviness you have felt. I know how weariness clings to your body, how doubts circle in your mind, how disappointments sit like weights in your heart. You have carried these burdens quietly, telling yourself that perhaps this is just your portion, that maybe this is how life will always be. But hear me, that is not your story. That is not your portion. That is not the destiny I wrote for you. Your destiny is not to live bent beneath burdens. Your destiny is not to wander endlessly in uncertainty. Your destiny is not to remain hidden in sorrow. Your destiny is freedom. Your destiny is joy. Your destiny is to walk in the fullness of what I have spoken over you, since before your first breath. Child, there are voices that have tried to shape your identity. Voices from your past, voices from your failures, voices from your critics. They told you that you are not enough. They told you that you will never rise. They told you that your mistakes define you. But those voices are lies. They are not your truth. My voice is your truth, and my voice says this: you are mine. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. You are called with purpose. Do you see the difference? The world sees what you have done. I see who you are. The world counts your flaws. I count your potential. The world labels you by your scars. I call you by your destiny. Beloved, do not agree with lies any longer. When the voice of shame whispers, answer with my word. When fear rises, declare my promises. When doubt tries to root itself in your thoughts, speak my truth until the darkness flees. Say it with me now. I am not defined by my past. I am not bound by my mistakes. I am not trapped by fear. I am chosen, loved, and called by my Creator. Do you feel how the atmosphere shifts when you speak it? That is the power of truth breaking chains. That is the weight of lies crumbling. That is the sound of freedom entering your spirit. Child, I want you to understand something about the pain you have endured. It was not wasted. Every trial, every disappointment, every night of tears, it all has purpose. The enemy intended it for your destruction, but I am turning it for your good. The pain you thought would break you has built strength in you. The silence you thought was abandonment was actually preparation. The waiting you thought was wasted time was actually training. You are stronger now than you realize. You are wiser now than you know. You are ready now in ways you could not have been before. The very things you thought disqualified you have become the very things that equip you. Remember this: gold is not found shining in the open. It is hidden in rock, and only through fire is it revealed. You are my gold. The fire you endured has not destroyed you. It has revealed you. And now your brilliance cannot be hidden. Beloved, I am asking you to shift your perspective. Stop seeing yourself as broken. Start seeing yourself as chosen. Stop. The pain you thought would break you has built strength in you. The silence you thought was abandonment was actually preparation. The waiting you thought was wasted time was actually training. You are stronger now than you realize. You are wiser now than you know. You are ready now in ways you could not have been before. The very things you thought disqualified you have become the very things that equip you. Remember this: gold is not found shining in the open. It is hidden in rock, and only through fire is it revealed. You are my gold. The fire you endured has not destroyed you. It has revealed you. And now your brilliance cannot be hidden. Beloved, I am asking you to shift your perspective. Stop seeing yourself as broken. Start seeing yourself as chosen. Stop seeing your scars as shame. Start seeing them as testimony. Stop looking at your past as a chain. Start looking at it as the soil from which your new life grows. Do not despise where you have been. Do not curse the roads that were hard. They have led you here. They have shaped the strength in you. They have built the compassion in you. They have carved the wisdom in you. Child, the truth is this: the season of wandering is ending. The season of waiting is closing. You are standing at the threshold of newness. The door is before you, and I am the one who opens it. No one can shut it. No power can block it. No voice can silence it. When I open, it remains open. But you must step through. I will not drag you. I invite you. I call you. I prepare the way. But you must choose to walk. You must choose to believe. You must choose to say yes. Do not delay, beloved. Do not linger in hesitation. The moment is now. The call is now. The opportunity is now. And my spirit within you is urging you forward. I know it feels daunting. I know questions rise. What if I am not ready? What if I fail? What if I lose what little I have? But remember this: my strength is perfected in weakness. You do not walk by your power, you walk by mine. You do not succeed by your wisdom, you succeed by mine. You do not endure by your might, you endure by my spirit. So step forward, trembling if you must, but step. Speak even if your voice shakes. Believe even if your faith feels small. For I do not measure you by perfection, I measure you by your willingness. And a willing heart is all I need to show my glory through you. Beloved, trust this. You are not walking into emptiness. You are walking into fullness. You are not stepping into darkness. You are stepping into light. You are not entering loss. You are entering gain. Say it aloud. I release fear. I receive courage. I release shame. I receive love. I release doubt. I receive faith. My Creator is with me, and I will walk boldly into what He has prepared. Yes, child, let that truth take root. Let it fill every part of you. Let it echo louder than every lie. The days ahead will not be without trial, but you will not walk them alone. My presence will guide you. My hand will steady you. My word will carry you. And when you look back, you will see that what once terrified you has become your testimony of faith. So rise, beloved, rise in confidence, rise in joy, rise in purpose, for I have spoken over you, and my word cannot return void. The decree has been made, the path has been opened, the time is now. Walk forward, child, the new chapter has begun. Beloved child, hear me again. I continue to speak because my love for you is endless, and my voice is the wellspring that renews your spirit. Each time I draw near, I am not repeating myself without reason. I am pressing truth deeper into the soil of your heart until it cannot be uprooted. I know how fragile you have felt. I know the moments when your heart trembled at the thought of what lay ahead. I know the days when discouragement pressed against you like a weight, whispering that you would not make it through. But beloved, you are still here. You are listening now because my hand kept you, because my spirit sustained you, because my love refused to let you go. Do not underestimate what it means that you are still standing. The battles you have faced were designed to silence you. The storms you endured were meant to break you, yet you remain. And not only do you remain, you are rising. That is no small thing. That is the evidence of my hand upon your life. Child, I want you to see clearly. The struggle was never just about the circumstances around you. The true battle has always been over your identity. The enemy feared what would happen if you fully believed who you are in me. He feared what would be unleashed when you recognize the authority you carry. He feared the ripple effect of your freedom because your breakthrough will lead to the breakthrough of many. That is why the lies came so fiercely. That is why shame clung so tightly. That is why fear pressed so heavily. The goal was always to keep you blind to the truth of who you are. But beloved, my light has broken through. The veil has been lifted. The lies have been exposed. And I am declaring to you now, you are not who the world named you. You are not who fear defined you to be. You are who I say you are. Say it with me now. I am chosen. I am beloved. I am free. I am not my past. I am not my failures. I am not my fears. I am who my Creator says I am. Feel how those words settle into your soul. That is the sound of chains breaking. That is the weight of false identity falling off. That is truth anchoring itself deep within you. Beloved, I know you still wrestle with doubts. You wonder, what if I falter again? What if I am not strong enough? What if I do not live up to this calling? And I remind you, it was never your strength to begin with. It was always mine. I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. I do not choose the perfect, I perfect the chosen. You are not walking this path by yourself. I am with you, step by step. My spirit dwells within you, empowering you beyond your natural ability. My angels surround you, guarding the way ahead. My word goes before you, preparing doors that no man can shut. You do not need to know every detail of the journey. You only need to know that I am leading. And where I lead, provision flows, peace abides, and purpose unfolds. Think of how I carried you through the past. The very storms you thought would drown you became the waves that lifted you higher. The very fires you thought would consume you refined you into gold. The very valleys you thought would bury you became the soil where new life began to grow. If I was faithful then, will I not be faithful now? Child, I want you to lift your head. Stop staring at the ground in fear of stumbling. Stop replaying yesterday's failures. Stop magnifying the obstacles before you. Lift your eyes to me. See how I am with you. See how the path is opening. See how my hand is stretched out to guide you. Beloved, the new season before you requires courage. It requires that you step even when you do not feel ready. It requires that you speak even when your voice shakes. It requires that you believe even when evidence seems small. But hear me, the smallest step in faith carries more weight than the loudest shout of fear. A trembling yes is more powerful than 1,000 excuses. Do not wait until you feel strong to move. Move, and strength will meet you on the way. Do not wait until you have all the answers to act. Act, and the answers will unfold. Do not wait until fear is gone to obey. Obey, and fear will lose its hold. Say it now. I will not be paralyzed by fear. I will not be silenced by shame. I will not be bound by doubt. I will step forward, for my Creator walks with me. Do you sense the shift? That is courage rising. That is faith awakening. That is my spirit filling you with boldness. Beloved, you are stepping into a season of visibility. For too long you have felt unseen, overlooked, forgotten. But now I am bringing you to the forefront. I am amplifying your voice. I am shining my light through you so that others may see. Do not shrink back when the spotlight comes. Do not hide when favor finds you. This is not for vanity. It is for purpose. The gifts I have placed within you are not meant to remain buried. The wisdom I have poured into you is not meant to remain silent. The love I have filled you with is not meant to remain hidden. You are a vessel, and I am pouring through you so that the world may be touched. And yes, some will not understand. Some may resist the light you carry. Some may question your calling. But do not be shaken. Their doubt does not cancel my decree. Their resistance does not weaken my purpose. Their rejection does not erase your identity. You are mine, and that is enough. Beloved, you are entering a season where your testimony will carry power. The very areas where you once felt shame will now become the places of your greatest impact. The very struggles that once seemed meaningless will now become the foundation of wisdom for others. The very tears you once thought were wasted will now water the seeds of hope in those still walking in darkness. Do not be afraid to share your story. Do not be afraid to let others see your scars. They are not signs of failure. They are signs of survival. They are evidence of my faithfulness. They are reminders that what the enemy meant for harm, I turn for good. Child, this is more than encouragement. This is commissioning. I am sending you forth with purpose. I am clothing you with strength. I am filling you with boldness. I am anointing you for impact. Say it with me. I am ready. I am chosen. I am sent. I will walk in courage. I will shine with love. I will live in purpose. Yes, beloved, let that truth fill you. Let it overflow into every part of your being. Let it echo louder than every doubt. For you are not who you once were. You are rising. You are flourishing. You are stepping into destiny. And I am with you, always. Beloved child, once again I draw near with words that are not ordinary. These are not just sentences spoken into the air. They are living streams flowing from my heart into yours. They are alive. They carry weight. They bring transformation. And as you hear them now, I want you to know they are reshaping the very atmosphere around you. You have wondered why I keep speaking, why my words come again and again. It is because truth must be layered. It must be planted, watered, nurtured, until it becomes unshakable in your spirit. The world speaks lies daily. Doubt whispers constantly. Fear presses relentlessly. That is why my voice continues. I am the steady counterweight, reminding you who you are, reminding you where you are going, reminding you that you are mine. Child, I see the moments when weariness tries to overtake you. I see how quickly discouragement tries to settle into your heart. Sometimes you even wonder if you misunderstood me, if perhaps you are not as chosen, not as loved, not as called as I keep saying. But hear me clearly. You did not make this up. You are not imagining my presence. You are not exaggerating my voice. This is real. This is me. I have marked you with my spirit. I have sealed you with my love. I have called you by name, and I will not take back what I have spoken. You are stepping into a season of clarity. The fog that once clouded your vision is lifting. The confusion that once paralyzed your steps is fading. The noise that once drowned my whisper is being silenced. You will begin to see with sharper sight, hear with deeper discernment, and know with greater confidence that it is I who lead you. Do not second-guess every nudge. Do not dismiss every stirring. My spirit within you is faithful to guide. Trust the inner witness. Trust the quiet peace. Trust the alignment you feel when my word settles into your heart. That is me. That is how I lead you. Say it aloud with me. I will trust the voice of my Creator. I will not be ruled by fear. I will not be silenced by doubt. I will walk with confidence, for I am led by the Spirit of truth. Beloved, I want you to understand something deeper now. You have been trained in hidden places. You thought the silence was abandonment, but it was actually preparation. You thought the waiting was wasted, but it was actually strengthening. You thought the isolation was punishment, but it was actually refining. You are like an arrow held in the archer's hand. For a long time you felt pulled back, stretched, waiting. But child, do you see? An arrow is only pulled back to be launched forward with greater force. The tension was not the end. The stretching was not the conclusion. It was preparation for release. And now I tell you, release has come. You are being sent forward, aimed with purpose, propelled with precision, and you will not miss the mark I have set for you. You may say, but Lord, I feel so small. How can I accomplish what you are speaking? And I remind you, it is not your size that matters. It is my strength within you. It is not your ability. It is my spirit upon you. I delight in using what the world calls small to bring about what is great. For in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. Beloved, stop measuring yourself by the standards of the world. Stop comparing your journey to others. Stop disqualifying yourself before you even begin. You are not walking in their calling, you are walking in yours. And your calling has been carefully, intentionally designed. No one else can carry what you carry. No one else can fulfill what I have placed in you. Trust that I knew what I was doing when I chose you. Trust that I made no mistake when I called you. Trust that everything about you, your gifts, your scars, your personality, your journey, was woven together with divine precision for this moment. Say this now. I was chosen on purpose. I was created with intention. I was designed for this season. My Creator does not make mistakes, and I am walking in His plan. Do you feel how that settles into your bones? That is identity awakening. That is confidence rising. That is truth becoming the lens through which you see yourself. Beloved, I also want you to understand this. The impact I have planned for you is not just for you. The light I place in you is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to shine. The healing I pour into you is meant to overflow into others. The wisdom I teach you in silence is meant to be shared with those still in confusion. Your life is not an isolated story. It is a chapter in a much greater book. What I do in you becomes hope for others. What I release through you becomes guidance for those still wandering. What I accomplish in your life will ripple outward in ways you cannot yet see. Do not be afraid of this responsibility. Do not shrink back when influence comes. Favor is not for vanity, it is for impact. Visibility is not for pride, it is for purpose. When I lift you up, it is not so the world can praise you, it is so the world can see me through you. Beloved, prepare your heart for this. Walk in humility, but also in boldness. Walk in gentleness, but also in confidence. Walk with grace, but also with authority. For you will carry my presence into places that desperately need light. And know this, as you rise, not everyone will understand. Some will question your motives. Some will resist your calling. Some will doubt your worthiness. But do not let their voices define you. My voice alone is your truth. My decree is final. My verdict is eternal. And I have spoken. You are mine. You are chosen. You are sent. Say it now. No rejection will stop me. No criticism will silence me. No opposition will defeat me. My Creator's word is final, and I will walk in it. Beloved, I see the courage stirring in you, even as you hear these words. That is not imagination. That is the Spirit within you bearing witness. That is the spark of boldness igniting. That is the flame of destiny burning brighter. So rise, child. Rise in confidence. Rise in joy. Rise in love. The season of hiding has ended. The time of release has come. The arrow is flying, the path is clear, and my hand is steady upon you. Walk forward without fear, for I am with you always. Beloved child, lean closer, for what I am about to speak is meant to steady your soul and ignite your faith. You are not here by chance. This moment is sacred. It is an appointed meeting between your spirit and my voice. I have been preparing you. Every step, every season, every silence has been shaping you for this very hour. Nothing was wasted. Not the pain, not the waiting, not the tears you cried when no one saw. I saw. I counted every tear. I stored every prayer. I wove even the broken moments into the fabric of your destiny. And now I say to you, the preparation is not without purpose. You are stepping into fulfillment. The seeds you planted in faith, often with trembling hands, are beginning to break the surface. What you thought had died in the ground was only hidden for a season. Now life is emerging, growth is visible, the harvest is near. Child, I want you to grasp this truth. You are not starting from nothing. You are building upon foundations that were laid in the quiet, foundations that no one saw but me. When the winds rise, those roots will keep you steady. When storms rage, you will not topple. What I have grown in you through hidden seasons will sustain you in visible ones. But hear me, this is not only about survival. I did not strengthen you simply so you could endure. I strengthened you so you could flourish. I refined you so you could shine. I prepared you so you could carry weight that others could not. Do not underestimate the weight of what I am entrusting to you. Favor is not light, it is responsibility. Calling is not comfort, it is assignment. Purpose is not passive, it is active. And I am calling you to rise into it boldly. You may say, Lord, I am still afraid. I still feel small. And I tell you, smallness is no barrier to my greatness. Do you remember David with his sling? Do you remember Moses with his staff? Do you remember the boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish? Each seemed insignificant, but in my hands they were enough. You are enough, child, because I am with you. Say it with me now. I am not too small. I am not too broken. I am not too late. My Creator makes me enough. Yes, let those words sink in. That is truth rising like fire in your bones. Beloved, I want to remind you of something vital. The greatest opposition often comes right before the greatest breakthrough. Do not be surprised if resistance increases. Do not be discouraged if battles intensify. This is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are on the verge of rising. Darkness fights hardest when it knows the light is about to break through. But you are not to fear. You are not to retreat. For I am with you in the battle. I am the shield before you, the strength within you, the fire around you. The opposition cannot prevail, for my decree has already been written. Say this aloud. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No accusation will define me. No fear will stop me. My Creator has already declared my victory. Beloved, you must learn to walk with authority. Not arrogance, but authority. Authority is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing whose you are. Authority is the boldness to step forward when fear says, sit down. Authority is the assurance that when you speak my word, heaven backs it and darkness flees. You carry this authority. It is not distant, it is within you. My spirit dwells in you, and where my spirit is, there is freedom, there is power, there is boldness. Do not hide this light. Do not silence this voice. Do not diminish what I have placed within you to make others comfortable. Walk as one who knows they are chosen. Speak as one who knows they are sent. Live as one who knows they are free. Beloved, others may not always understand. Some will resist your light because it exposes their shadows. Some will doubt your calling because they cannot see what I have placed within you. Some may even mock the path you walk. But their opinions do not define you. My word alone defines you. Do not be shaken by their rejection. Remember this. Rejection by man often precedes redirection by me. When one door closes, I open another. When one voice speaks against you, my voice speaks louder. When one path ends, I carve a new way forward. Trust me in this. I waste nothing, and I withhold nothing that is meant for you. Say it again. I am chosen. I am free. I am called. I am walking in my Creator's purpose. Child, the days ahead will reveal more of my hand in your life than you have ever seen before. Connections you could not orchestrate will form. Opportunities you could not imagine will open. Resources you did not expect will come. This is not luck. It is my favor. This is not coincidence. It is my plan. But I also caution you, guard your heart. With greater blessing comes greater temptation. With greater favor comes greater distraction. Do not allow pride to creep in. Do not allow the applause of people to replace the whisper of my voice. Stay close to me. Remain rooted in humility, for humility is the soil in which favor thrives. Beloved, never forget, my love for you is not based on your success. My delight in you is not based on your achievements. Even if you falter, even if you stumble, my love remains the same. My faithfulness is steady. My grace is abundant. My presence is constant. You are not sustained by perfection, but by my mercy. So walk freely. Do not fear failing. Do not fear falling short. Every step you take is part of the journey. Even when you stumble, I lift you. Even when you doubt, I strengthen you. Even when you question, I answer. Lift your eyes now, beloved. The horizon before you is bright. The season you are stepping into is not one of survival, but of flourishing. Not one of silence, but of testimony. Not one of scarcity, but of abundance. Do you feel it? That stirring within you? That is not your imagination. That is destiny awakening. That is the spirit within you bearing witness that the time is now. Say it one more time. The time is now. I will rise. I will walk in my calling. I am chosen. I am free. I am beloved. Yes, child. Walk in it. Believe it. Live it. For I am with you, and nothing can separate you from my love. Beloved child, I call you to pause once more. Be still in this moment, because what I am about to speak is meant to pour strength into your bones and peace into your spirit. These words are not echoes. They are life. They are not wishes. They are decrees. I know the hidden exhaustion you carry. I know the way you smile outwardly, while inside you feel the weight pressing heavier than you let anyone see. I know the questions that linger. Am I truly walking the right way? Did I miss the sign? Will I ever see the fullness of what has been promised? Hear me clearly. You have not missed it. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where I need you to be, and the path you are walking is unfolding exactly as I designed. Child, do not despise the pace of your journey. You look around and see others racing ahead, and you wonder if you are falling behind. But beloved, your journey is not theirs. Their calling is not yours. Their pace is not your pace. I set your steps. I order your timing. I prepare your way. And what I prepare, no one can delay, not even you. Say it aloud with me. I will not compare. I will not fear. My steps are ordered. My Creator leads me in perfect timing. Yes, let that settle into your spirit. Comparison is a thief of joy. Doubt is a thief of peace. But truth restores both. Beloved, there is something you must understand about the season you are in. It feels heavy not because you are failing, but because you are being stretched. You are being expanded. The vessel of your life is being enlarged so that it can carry more of what I am pouring into you. Growth is not comfortable, but it is necessary. Think of the butterfly within the cocoon. The struggle to break free is not cruelty. It is the process that strengthens its wings. Without the struggle, the wings would never be strong enough to fly. Child, the struggle you face now is not punishment. It is preparation. It is building the strength you need for the flight that is coming. Do not resent the stretching. Do not despise the pressure. Do not curse the process. Every tension is shaping you. Every resistance is refining you. Every challenge is equipping you. And soon what feels like confinement will break into freedom. Beloved, I tell you now, you are entering a season of release. What has held you is breaking. What has delayed you is ending. What has clouded your mind is clearing. The gates that were closed are opening. The chains that restrained you are falling. This is not a possibility, it is a decree. Say this with me. The chains are broken. The gates are open. The path is clear. My Creator has decreed my freedom. Child, I also want you to recognize the authority you carry. Too often you have let fear dictate your choices. Too often you have let lies speak louder than truth. But you carry my spirit, and where my spirit is, there is liberty. That liberty is not fragile. It is unshakable. That authority is not temporary. It is eternal. When fear whispers, you must answer it with faith. When doubt rises, you must silence it with truth. When shame tries to return, you must confront it with grace. Do not remain silent in the face of lies. Speak my word. Declare my promises. Align your voice with mine, and watch how darkness flees. Do not underestimate the weight of your words. Every time you agree with my truth, heaven moves. Every time you declare my promises, chains break. Every time you speak in faith, the unseen shifts. Say it boldly now. I am chosen. I am free. I am called. I will not shrink back. I will rise in the authority of my Creator. Yes, beloved, let that roar rise from within you. This is not arrogance. It is alignment. This is not pride. It is identity. Child, I see how the past still tries to haunt you. Memories surface, mistakes replay, regrets whisper. But I say to you now, the past has no claim on you. The blood of my covenant has washed it clean. The verdict is sealed. The case is closed. The record is cleared. You are forgiven. You are free. Stop rehearsing the pain. Stop replaying the failure. Stop reliving the shame. Those chapters have ended. The book is moving forward. Fix your eyes not on what was, but on what is and what will be. Beloved, you are not defined by where you have been. You are defined by where you are going. You are not bound by who you were. You are empowered by who I say you are. Say it with me again. I am not my past. I am not my failures. I am not my fears. I am beloved. I am chosen. I am new. Do you feel the release as you declare it? That is freedom settling into your heart. That is shame losing its grip. That is grace filling the empty places. Child, this is the truth. Your future is not fragile. It is secure in me. The plans I have for you are not tentative. They are established. The promises I made are not uncertain. They are sealed. You do not walk on shaky ground. You walk on my word, and my word is unshakable. So rise, beloved. Lift your head. Straighten your shoulders. Walk in confidence. Not confidence in yourself, but confidence in me. For I am with you, I go before you, and I will never leave you. This is the season of rising. This is the time of breakthrough. This is the moment of release. Walk in it now, child, for I have spoken, and my word will not fail. Beloved child, I speak to you again, because the path before you requires continual strength, continual reassurance, and continual reminders of who you are in me. Know the quiet fears that creep in when you are alone. I know the lingering doubts that whisper when you wake in the night. I know the questions that rise. Am I truly chosen? Am I strong enough? Will I really see the promise fulfilled? Beloved, hear me. The answer is yes. Yes, you are chosen. Yes, you are strong enough, but not because of your own might, but because my spirit fills you. Yes, you will see the promise fulfilled, for my word cannot return empty. The enemy would have you believe that your destiny is fragile, that it can be stolen or lost. But my decree is eternal. My hand cannot be overruled. My plans cannot be undone. What I have begun in you, I will bring to completion. Say it now. My destiny is secure. My future is sealed. My Creator's hand cannot be overturned. Do you feel the weight of those words? That is assurance settling into your bones. That is fear losing its grip. That is confidence rising in your spirit. Child, you are entering a season where clarity will increase. The fog that once clouded your decisions will lift. The confusion that once left you paralyzed will fade. You will begin to discern with sharper vision. My spirit within you will whisper with greater clarity, and you will know the way to walk. But hear this. Clarity does not always mean comfort. Sometimes seeing clearly will require courage. Sometimes knowing the truth will mean releasing what no longer aligns. Sometimes walking in clarity will separate you from what once felt familiar. But do not fear this. For clarity is not punishment. It is freedom. When you see clearly, you walk in light, and light always leads to life. Beloved, I want you to understand something deeper about your identity. You are not simply surviving, you are being transformed. Transformation is not surface change. Transformation begins within, in the hidden places of the heart, and then it flows outward. And I have been doing this deep work in you for longer than you realize. Do you notice how your responses are shifting? How your heart carries more peace even in conflict? How your words carry weight even when few? How your perspective is less clouded by fear and more grounded in hope? That is not coincidence. That is transformation. That is the evidence of my spirit shaping you. Say this aloud. I am being transformed. I am not who I was. I am becoming who I was always meant to be. Yes, beloved, that is truth. You are not defined by the old version of yourself. You are being renewed daily. The old is gone. The new has come. Child, let me remind you of something important. The journey you walk is not only about you. The light I place within you is meant to shine into others' darkness. The freedom I give you is meant to bring freedom to others. The wisdom I pour into you is meant to guide those who are still lost. You are a vessel, a carrier of my presence, a messenger of my love. This is why the battle against you was so fierce. My truth is eternal, and it will stand when every critic's voice has faded. Say it with me. I will not be silenced. I will not shrink back. I will walk in my calling with boldness and humility. Beloved, you must also learn to guard your heart. The higher you rise, the more distractions will try to pull you away. The more favor I pour out, the more temptations will try to distort it. Remain close to me. Stay rooted in humility. Walk with integrity. Do not allow the applause of people to become louder than the whisper of my voice. I do not measure your worth by how many notice you. I measure it by your faithfulness to what I entrusted you with. Stay faithful, child, in the little and in the much, in the hidden and in the visible, in the silence and in the noise. For faithfulness is the mark of those who carry my glory. Beloved, you are stepping into a season where your influence will expand. Do not fear it. Do not run from it. Embrace it with humility and with courage. For I will give you the words to speak, the wisdom to guide, and the strength to endure. You will not walk into this season empty-handed. You will walk clothed in my spirit, equipped with my power, and sustained by my presence. Child, hear me once more. You are not who fear said you were. You are not who shame tried to define. You are not who doubt claimed. You are who I say you are, chosen, beloved, free, called, equipped, and sent. Say it boldly, I am chosen, I am beloved, I am free, I am equipped, I am called, I am sent. Do you sense the power in those declarations? That is identity taking root. That is destiny awakening. That is truth settling deeper than the lies ever reached. So walk forward now, child. Walk with your head lifted high, not in arrogance, but in assurance. Walk with your steps firm, not in pride, but in confidence. Walk with your voice steady, not in fear, but in truth. For I am with you, and nothing can separate you from my love. This is the season of unveiling. This is the time of release. This is the moment where everything shifts. And you, beloved, are ready. Beloved child, once again I come close, because you must not forget this truth. My words are your lifeline. They are not meant to brush past your ears and fade away. They are living, active, sharper than any sword, more enduring than stone, stronger than the fiercest wind. When you receive them, they enter the deepest parts of you and transform what no human hand could touch. I see how far you have come. You have walked through valleys where the shadows seemed endless. You have faced nights when silence felt unbearable. You have carried weights you thought would crush you. And yet, you stand here now not by chance, but because my hand has carried you. My spirit has sustained you. My love has refused to let go of you. But hear me, this is not the conclusion of your journey. This is the threshold of something greater. The wilderness you endured was preparation. The silence you endured was sharpening. The battles you endured were training. You are not ending. You are beginning. Say it aloud. I am not at the end. I am at a beginning. My Creator is doing something new in me. Yes, child, that is the truth. What you thought was closure is actually the opening of destiny. What you thought was loss is actually the clearing of space for new life. What you thought was delay is actually the perfect alignment of my timing. Beloved, you have asked me in secret, why did I have to endure so much? Why did the road have to be so long? And I answer you with love, because strength cannot be forged without resistance, because wisdom cannot be gained without experience, because compassion cannot be birthed without tears. I did not abandon you in those seasons. I was shaping you, molding you, refining you, until now, when you are ready to carry what I have placed within you. Do you see it yet? The strength you carry now that you did not before? The clarity in your vision? The peace that rises where once there was panic? The hope that glimmers even in uncertainty? These are the fruits of your endurance. These are the treasures drawn out of the darkness. Child, you must understand, you were not simply surviving those seasons, you were being transformed. Transformation is not surface deep, it is the work of the Spirit within. You are not who you once were, and you will never be again. Say this with me, I am not who I was. I am renewed. I am transformed. I am becoming who my Creator designed me to be. Beloved, the season you are entering requires you to walk in that truth boldly. Do not return to the old labels. Do not slip back into the old fears. Do not settle for the old limitations. Those no longer belong to you. I have given you a new name, a new identity, a new path. You must walk in it with confidence. This will mean releasing what no longer fits. Some relationships, though once dear, may not align with where you are going. Some habits, though once comforting, will hinder your growth. Some environments, though once familiar, will no longer feel right. Do not fear these changes. Do not cling to what I am asking you to let go. What I remove, I replace. What I strip away, I redeem. What I close, I open anew. Beloved, I call you to trust me in the letting go. Trust that emptiness is not abandonment. It is preparation for filling. Trust that endings are not loss. They are the seed of beginnings. Trust that every door I close protects you from what was never meant for you. Say it aloud. I release what no longer serves me. I trust my Creator's hand. I step into the new with courage. Yes, child, that is faith. Not faith in what you can see, but faith in the unseen, faith in the one who has never failed you. Beloved, I also want you to recognize the authority you carry in this season. You have walked long enough believing you were weak. You have listened too long to the voices of shame and doubt. But I tell you now, you are strong. You are equipped. You are anointed. You are more than a survivor. You are a vessel of glory. The authority you carry is not loud or boastful. It is steady. It is quiet confidence rooted in truth. When you speak, it is not your words alone. It is my spirit flowing through you. When you step forward, it is not your strength alone. It is my presence within you. Do not minimize yourself anymore. Do not shrink back to make others comfortable. Do not silence your voice to avoid rejection. I called you. I chose you. I appointed you. Walk in it without apology. Say it with me. I am chosen. I am equipped. I am anointed. I will not shrink back. I will walk boldly in my calling. Beloved, this is not pride. It is obedience. It is alignment with my word. And yes, opposition may come. Not everyone will celebrate your rising. Some may resist. Some may question. Some may misunderstand. But do not let their voices sway you. My voice is final. My decree is eternal. My word outweighs every critic, every doubt, every lie. Remember this, the same power that raised the dead lives within you. The same spirit that parted seas dwells in you. The same voice that spoke the universe into existence speaks over your life. That is who you carry. That is who you are. Beloved, lift your head, straighten your shoulders, walk forward. This is not the time to hesitate. This is not the time to linger in fear. This is the time of release. This is the season of breakthrough. This is the hour of rising. And as you rise, know this, you do not rise alone. My presence goes before you. My hand steadies you. My spirit empowers you. My angels surround you. and my love will never leave you. Say it one last time with me. I am not who I was. I am new. I am free. I am called. I am chosen. I am ready. Yes, child, you are ready. Step into it now. The world is waiting. The heavens are rejoicing, and I am with you always. Beloved child, hear me closely now, for what I reveal in this moment carries weight for the season ahead. You have walked through shadow and fire, yet you remain. You have faced storms that sought to break you, yet you endured. You have stood in places where many would have fallen, and though you felt weak, my strength carried you. Do you see the truth? You were never walking alone. Every step, every tear, every breath of hope that you thought was your own was also mine. I was with you when you felt unseen. I was speaking when you thought silence surrounded you. I was holding you when you thought you might collapse. And now, child, we come to a turning point. The ground is shifting beneath you, not to throw you off balance, but to reposition you. This is not the end of your journey. It is the unveiling of a new path, a higher road, a divine elevation. Say these words with me. I am being repositioned. My steps are not random. My Creator leads me into new ground. Yes, let that assurance anchor you. For the season you are entering will not look like the season you are leaving. The familiar patterns will fade. The rhythms you once knew will change. Do not cling to what is passing away. Do not mourn what I am removing. Every pruning has purpose. Every ending holds a beginning. Beloved, I need you to see this. The delay you experienced was not denial. The waiting you endured was not wasted. Time in my hand is never empty. It is preparation. Every unanswered question, every closed door, every slow unfolding was aligning you with something greater than you could imagine. Child, do not mistake slowness for absence. Do not confuse silence with neglect. I am not slow in fulfilling my promises. I am precise. And my precision has led you to this moment, where the old is breaking away and the new is taking shape. Say it aloud. My waiting was not wasted. My silence was not empty. My Creator's timing is perfect. Yes, beloved, believe that. The timing you once questioned will soon make sense. The reasons you once could not see will soon be revealed. You will look back on this season and realize nothing was wasted. Every tear was collected. Every battle was counted. Every sacrifice was seen. Beloved, I am raising you now, not just for yourself, but for others. You carry light that will pierce the shadows around those still wandering. You carry wisdom born of pain, meant to guide the broken. You carry compassion drawn from suffering, meant to heal the hurting. What you endured was never for you alone. It was to prepare you to lift others. Do not despise your scars, child. They are not marks of defeat. They are testimonies of survival. They are not signs of weakness. They are evidence of my strength. They are not reminders of shame. They are proof of redemption. Wear them with honor, for they tell a story that will set others free. Say this boldly. My scars do not define me. My scars testify of victory. My story carries light. Beloved, this is why the resistance against you was so fierce. The enemy saw the impact of your story long before you did. He knew the chain-breaking power of your testimony. He knew the influence of your voice. And so he tried to silence you, to bury you, to convince you you were too broken to rise. But hear me, he failed. You are still here. You are still standing. You are still rising. And because of that, his accusations are powerless. His threats are empty. His schemes are broken. Child, understand this. The authority of your voice has only grown stronger through your trials. When you speak, you do not speak as one untouched. You speak as one who has walked through fire and emerged refined. You speak as one who has seen darkness and chosen light. You speak as one who carries truth not as theory, but as lived reality. That is why your words will pierce. That is why your presence will shift atmospheres. That is why your life will point many toward me. Say it with me. I will not be silenced. I will not hide my story. I will declare the goodness of my Creator. Beloved, there is something else you must prepare for in this season. As your influence expands, distractions will multiply. Not all who smile at you will wish you well. Not all opportunities will be from me. Not all doors will lead to blessing. You must discern carefully. Stay close to my whisper. Stay rooted in my truth. Let peace be your guide. If peace departs, pause. If joy vanishes, wait. If my spirit hesitates, do not move. Child, the greater the calling, the sharper the discernment required. Do not rush ahead. Do not chase after applause. Do not measure your worth by numbers or recognition. Measure it only by obedience. Faithfulness in small things prepares you for greater. Say this now: I will not be distracted. I will not be deceived. I will walk faithfully in my Creator's leading. Beloved, do you feel the shift, the stirring within you? That is the sound of a new chapter opening. That is the sense of destiny drawing nearer. That is the awareness of heaven aligning with your steps. I remind you again, you are not ordinary. You are set apart. You are chosen for more than survival. You are chosen for impact. You are not simply walking through life. You are carrying light into dark places. Rise in this truth. Speak in this authority. Live in this freedom. For the season of hiding has ended. The time of unveiling has come. Say it one last time with me. I am chosen. I am free. I am ready. I step forward in boldness. My Creator goes with me. Yes, child, step into it. The heavens rejoice, the earth awaits, and I am with you always. Beloved child, we have walked through many words together. Each moment I have poured out truth, peace, and strength into your spirit. And now we stand at a sacred ending that is not an ending at all, but a beginning. This is not a conclusion, it is a commissioning. You have heard me call you beloved. You have heard me remind you of your worth, have heard me declare victory over your life. And now I speak once more, so that you leave this season not with uncertainty, but with confidence, not with fear, but with faith, not with hesitation, but with holy courage. Child, I need you to know this deeply. My promises are not fragile. They are unshakable. My decrees do not fade with time. They endure beyond seasons, beyond trials, beyond every opposition. What I have spoken over you is sealed in eternity, and no earthly circumstance can undo it. Say it aloud. My Creator's promises are sure. My destiny is sealed. My future is secure. Yes, beloved, that truth is a foundation. When storms come, stand on it. When doubt whispers, cling to it. When fear rises, declare it, for nothing can break what I have established. Beloved, you have asked me before, why me? Why do you call me? Why do you trust me with so much? Hear my answer now. Because I formed you with intention. I wove into you strength you have not yet discovered. I placed within you gifts the world has not yet seen. I chose you before you could choose me. You are not an accident. You are not overlooked. You are not replaceable. You are my beloved, and I have set my seal upon you. Do you understand the depth of this truth? Even when you doubted yourself, I never doubted you. Even when you questioned your worth, I never wavered in mine. Even when you felt too broken, too tired, too small, I saw you as chosen, whole, and ready. Say this with me. I am chosen. I'm sealed. I am beloved. I am trusted by my Creator. Beloved, the path before you will not always be easy, but it will always be guided. There will still be valleys, but you will walk through them with light. There will still be storms, but you will face them with peace. There will still be battles, but you will fight them with strength, not your own. The difference is this. You now know who walks with you. Child, remember this always. I go before you. I walk beside you. I dwell within you. You are never alone, not for a breath, not for a step, not for a moment. My spirit surrounds you like the air you breathe, unseen, yet sustaining every part of you. Say it boldly, I am never alone. My Creator is with me always. Beloved, as you rise into this new season, I ask something of you. Do not keep the light I have given you hidden. Do not hoard the hope I have poured into you. Do not silence the testimony I have entrusted to you. Share it, speak it, shine it. Not for your glory, but for mine. For when others see your light, they will find their way to me. Yes, some may resist. Yes, some may doubt. But there will also be many whose lives are changed by your obedience. And that is why I have poured so much into you, not just for you, but for them. Say it now. I will shine. I will share. I will walk boldly in my purpose. Beloved, your future is not waiting. It is unfolding now. The opportunities, the breakthroughs, the divine alignments, they are already in motion. Doors are opening, chains are breaking, paths are clearing. You will soon step into places you never thought possible. You will soon see answers you long prayed for. You will soon live in the fullness of what I promised. And when you do, remember this. Give thanks. Do not forget the nights I carried you. Do not forget the tears I collected. Do not forget the battles I fought on your behalf. Let gratitude be your constant song, for gratitude keeps your heart soft, your spirit humble, and your vision clear. Say it with me. I will remember. I will give thanks. I will honor my Creator always. Beloved, this is the final word I speak over you in this series. You are free. Free from shame. Free from fear. Free from the lies that tried to hold you. Free from the chains that once restrained you. Free to live, to love, to rise, to shine. Free to walk in the fullness of who I made you to be. Do not return to the old prisons. Do not listen again to the old lies. Do not settle back into the old fears. You are free, and whom I set free is free indeed. Say it one last time. I am free. I am beloved. I am chosen. I am ready. I will walk in my Creator's light. Yes, child. That is your declaration. That is your anthem. That is your truth. Walk forward now in peace. Walk forward now in joy. Walk forward now in confidence. For I go with you, and my word will never fail. The heavens rejoice over you. The earth awaits your light, and I, your Creator, hold you forever. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Amen.